Hello, all my dear aspirants. Welcome you all to a brand new episode of Defense Info. Today we will going to discuss about the Rafale aircraft. So let us begin. The Rafale is a dual-engine 4.5 generation multi-role aircraft. It is also referred to as omni-role by the Dassault Aviation, and this aircraft is capable of doing air-to-air supremacy or air-to-air strike capabilities. And the second thing is aerial reconnaissance, because it is equipped with one of the advanced systems like IRST system, which is also known as infrared search and tracking system, and it can carry out very advanced and imaging capability, which give image to the friendly radar and to collect pictures, to collect everything which is required to do our operation. The second is ground support. It is capable of doing ground supports to the troops in case of special missions, in case of other ground deep down strikes, and as it capable of in-depth strike. So just like as Mirage 2000 did in the Balakot airstrike, it gone deep inside the enemy territory, hit and came back. So same special missions it can also carry out. So as you know that nowadays the aircraft, whatever in the run, it should be capable of doing nuclear deterrent mission, and this aircraft is thus very capable of doing this type of missions. Now talking about as radar system, it is equipped with AESA radar of Thales RBE RBE2 AA. Now this active electronically scan array radar, this radar is generally works on different frequency, different TR modules. This can generate different frequency, and thus it is comparatively much more difficult to jam this radar system, it having much more range or the engagement potential. And the second most thing, it can detect multiple target in a particular go and engage half of them. And the second thing is this EW system, electronically warfare system, which is made by Thales SPECTRA. It is also known as world's most advanced system because it having all the feature which is required. And thus the one more thing, that is Tau decoy system, in case if any missile engage, and it can also save himself through jamming, through flares, countermeasure system, or the Tau decoy system, which an artificial probe which is generated from the back of the side, and just it gives an idea for the the missile to that this is a part of an aircraft and hit to it, and thus the aircraft being saved from the missile. Thus the third most important thing is advanced missile system. It is integrated with Meteor's missile, which is long range air-to-air missile, and this is one of the advanced missile of the world in case of air-to-air strikes, and it having 60 km no escape zone and total effective range of 150 km. The second is the Mika short range air-to-air missile, which is having effective range of 60 km and 20 to 30 km much more accurate effective range. And the third is the SCALP missile is an subsonic stealthy air to surface missile which is carry out ground missions and heavy bombardment, and this missile is having a range of effective 300 km. The second is Hammer missile. It can be a laser guided GPS guided missile. It is a guided missile akin to the Spice 2000 kits. This missile can have the engagement potential of hitting any target with much more accuracy, and this missile can use for the anti-bunker missile and anti-bunker missions or any anti-terrorist operations. Safran Snecma AIM-88 engine is this aircraft been confirmed with these engines, and it is having two engines, and which total can generate 150 kN Newton thrust, and thus it having also thrust by weight ratio 0.988. Now As you know, the thrust by weight ratio, if it is near to 1 or more than 1, it can carry vertical lift and vertical acceleration, just like MiG-29K of the Indian Navy. So thus it is can be equipped in the aircraft carrier, and it is also capable of doing anti-ship strike missiles. Now talking about the specification, which is around 1.8 Mach and having maximum weight of 24,500 kg, and it can carry 9,500 kg of load carrying capacity, and it having a range of 3,700 kilometers, and this range is generally when it having 3 drop tank within it, then only it can carry that kind of range. And apart from that, as you know, you can see in the picture, it equipped with SCALP missile, Mika missile, Meteor missile, the Hammer missile, as well as the drop tanks, which is you clearly see in the picture. And the second thing you can view is this saffron engines. You can see the cockpit, you can see all the missiles and requirement which is been in the Rafale aircraft. You can check that the Dassault having 60% contribution in it, 22% contribution is done by the Thales, and the Saffron company holds 18% of the contribution. And you can see in the picture it having a delta wing structure. It is much more capable of during the high altitude scenarios, and just like Mirage 2000, which have carried out the missions in the Kargil, which is having same delta wing structure, it also having double coupled canard wings. This canard wing gives much more aerodynamic stability, much more high maneuverability, and this makes the aircraft one of the advanced aircraft in the world, and also having a air to air refueling capability. Whenever there is any need or urgency, it can refuel from the air. So guys, this Rafale is being used by the French Air Force as well as the Navy, and it is also currently in service of Qatar's Air Force, the Egyptian Air Force, and now currently in the India's arsenal. And total 8 are in service, rest 28 will be delivered by 2021. And India signed the deal in 2016, and India will have 2 squadron of the Rafale, 18 each. 17 squadron golden arrow is dedicated to the Rafale aircraft, and the second will be to the Harshimara air base located in West Bengal. So as one more thing I want to tell you friends, that this aircraft is made of the carbon fiber, and it is having comparatively low RCS, that is radar cross section, which also give this aircraft a semi-stealthy effect. And this aircraft thus is referred to as 4.5 generation. It is between 5th generation and 4th generation, and because of this advanced avionics, advanced SPECTRA systems of the of electronic warfare, and having much more thrust generation because of dual engine, and of course the missile systems and its capability, thus making this aircraft as one of the best aircraft in the world. So thank you friends for seeing this video. If you like it, please do share it with your friends and do subscribe our channel. Hope we will going to see you soon. Thank you so much.